Hey everybody, this is part 4 of our little train series.
Mm-hmm.
So we found this little train setup alongside the Highway 49. But this is off of Railroad Avenue on the way, well, one of the ways to get to the train museum.
Yeah. I thought this was the only way. Apparently, there's like 7 different ways. So, anyways, this is the way we took. This is the way we came out.
So we just parked alongside the road here and got out and were able to check all these different rail cars out. And they had an old grader on there, and they had some plaques and some information about the Narrow Gauge Railroad Museum.
Yeah, it is part of the museum. It's just away from the museum on the side of the road.
Yeah, but it's all marked as the Nevada County Railroad, Narrow Gauge Railroad Museum.
Yeah.
And they have these cool signs that explain everything. This thing was a snow wedge, which is kind of cool. They'd put this in front of the train and clear the tracks during the winter. It would shove the snow off so it made a clear path.
Yeah. I can imagine them being pretty slippery.
Yeah.
Covered in snow.
Yeah, and they use these in obviously the high altitude areas where they got snow.
Mm-hmm.
But it probably was quite the sight coming through with several feet of snow being shoved to the side.
Yeah, that's the thing. We gotta go on the snow train.
Yes, I definitely need to do a snow train.
But anyways.
Yeah, they would just hook this to the front of the train, lock it in, and just away they went, I guess.
Yeah.
But see, they had these plaques when it was dedicated and this and that. And it talks more about the stuff we talked about in the museum one about the kidders.
Mm-hmm.
And they have this little, I don't know what you want to call it, little roof setup thing. And it has a lot more information. And I guess they also have information about the upcoming events at the Railroad Museum and some historical information.
Yeah.
So. This is the old one because it's obviously just about over 2025, but they do have events where they bring out the old original steam engine and do rides.
Mm-hmm.
So the train schedule for the steam engine, the museum people told us it was May through October, every second Sunday. So that'll be cool. We'll have to go back for that.
Yeah.
But the rail bus that we did do a ride on, that's in one of our videos, or more than one video, they do that anytime, any weekend that the weather permits.
Yep.
So that's a continued thing. But like on these plaques and the other stuff we read, this little piece of rail here represents the end of the 22-mile narrow gauge rail track that went from Nevada City to Colfax.
Mm-hmm.
And so basically there's a whole thing that says this is end of the line.
Yeah, you can see it. It's in front of the snowplow thing.
Yeah. And it's sorry, go ahead.
It's mile 22 marker.
Yeah. And this is also the site of where the old the Nevada City train depot and rail yard was back in the day.
Yeah, and it burned down.
Yeah. And so they built the new one next to it, or in its place. And they didn't even lose a day of business.
Yeah.
So they were dedicated back then.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but it's a neat piece of history that's just sitting here, and then people drive by every day and don't even notice.
Yep.
So pretty cool, pretty neat to bring it out and let everyone else out there see it.
Yep.
So anyways. All right, well, that was our tour of the train museum here in Nevada County. Very insightful.
Yeah. Okay. I thought you were coming around.
Sorry. Very insightful, and had, we got a lot more details than I imagined we were gonna.
Yeah.
So anyway, pretty cool if you like trains.
Yeah.
So
Train do your thing.
yeah, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and
We'll see you next time.
see you next time. Bye.
Bye.